Come on, sit down.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pearl Cozy. If you're new, hello, and if you're returning, what's good? Hope you're well. So today I tried a different filming setup. I am facing my kitchen and then this is the background. Let me know if you like it, or I keep switching around the house to find a better setting, well, setup, or a better background or whatever, something to make the video look a bit pretty, because I was tired of looking at dishes in the back. I was tired of looking at dirty dishes in the back, so I had to switch it up. It is currently 12 a.m. 12 in the morning. But money I have to make. As you can tell by the title, today's video we're going to be talking about the female bodies. Yeah, the female body, like female hygiene, and also contraception. This is a contraception update. Basically, I made two videos about, was it two? Oh yeah, I made two videos about contraception. My first one was my contraception journey, explaining what I've been on, how I was reacting to my body, if I like it, if I don't. Just basically explaining everything. Yeah, I was telling you guys about my contraception journey and just starting from the beginning basically, and just telling you how it's been treating me. And since I was tired, my body was absolutely tired of contraception. I am now a hormone, well, I have hormones, that's because I'm hormone free, but I am now excuse me, oh sis, corona. But I am now contraception free and it feels absolutely stupendous. It feels wonderful. You guys don't understand, like I feel like as soon as the thing left my body, I felt free. No, I'm joking. I was on the Mirena coil. There's two types of coils, and I'm not about to get into everything, and I'm not about to get into all the contraception I've tried, but as I said, I will link the videos up there and in my description box, so click and update yourself basically if you want to. But I am now contraception free, as I said 50 times, and I feel amazing. I feel like I could think clearly. I don't think emotionally. Well, I do, but not as much. I was gonna say I don't think emotionally. I don't make my decisions on how I feel there and then, instead of thinking about the future, if I'm gonna calm down, and I still do the same thing. But I'm not not as moody anymore. My hormones, my moods, like everything, there's a big difference, and I'm so happy. Some of the things that would actually irritate me, Jay would just look at me like, he was just observing me recently, and it was just like, this would have made you mad, I bet you not. And yeah, it feels amazing basically. But however, me removing my contraception does not mean that I want to have a baby right now. No honey, I am not ready to be a parent. No. No thank you, enjoy. I'm not ready to be a parent. Next question.
Well. Next question. See ya.
I'm not ready. Like I removed it and people are like, oh my god, we're gonna see a baby soon, and I try to have kids, blah 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 blah, and I'm like, no. But we are not trying to have children at this moment in time, guys. Give us a couple years. So since I'm not on birth control, I have a new contraception method, and it's natural. I didn't stumble upon it actually. I was having we had a little girls' night with my friends, and we were literally talking about contraception and the female body and everything. One of my friends showed me this video, Naya showed me this video, and it was oh, what was the woman's name? I used to watch her back in the day. If I remember her name, I'll put her link down below, the video of her contraception thing down below. So the YouTube was basically on natural birth control, and her method was using a thermometer to take a temperature and then log it into an app which tells you when you're ovulating and when you can practice safe sex, or if you're trying for a baby, it helps you, like it'll tell you when you could conceive, or a high chance of conceiving, or like a low chance, and basically like flow. There's so many apps out there that are like flow or period trackers. The app is called Thermometer, not thermometer, Femmometer. Get it? female thermometer. I re-downloaded Flow because at first it wasn't working for me that much because my periods were so irregular and they kept me every 2 weeks or take 3 months and it'll come, or like it was just doing whatever it wanted to do. So I deleted the app. I was like, there's no point, and my storage was gone anyway, so I needed the space. I deleted it, and now that I'm off contraception, re-downloaded that bitch. She back. So these are the apps. I don't know if it's going to focus properly, but it's Thermometer and Flow. So she did a tracking, and it tells you every month if you're conceiving or not, if you have a high chance. So that's literally basically it. Every morning I take my temperature. This is a thermometer. I bought it from Amazon, and I think it was £9, £10, but oh my god, some of the other things that people are using, it's like 260 something. The one that I saw in the video was like 200 plus, and I was like, you know what, don't worry. Don't worry, I don't want it that bad anyway. And then until I started scrolling down, I was like, wait, there's other versions of it. It's just different brands, and some are more updated than others, and I don't know, it tells you different things or whatever. After taking my temperature, I go on the app. So right now, prediction day of ovulation. I am ovulating right now, apparently. Yeah, it's telling me that I'm currently ovulating. I have a high conception rate. So if I was to do the nasty, if I was to get dick down tonight, I could get pregnant. So it's off the cards. Well, it's not off the cards. Just have safe sex. That's it. So as soon as you start your period, you log in your period date. A lot of people know how to use Flow. It's literally like I'm trying to explain to you guys how to use Flow, but for those who don't know, as soon as you start your period, log it in. All the pink dates that are shown on my phone are the days that I'm on my period. The blue parts that are shown are the days that I'm ovulating and a very high chance of me getting pregnant. So I should stay away from sex that day or practice safe sex. And then all the white days, those are my days to rock and roll, honey. So the reason why I came off contraception was I was so tired. I was a different person, like I said, and the coil worked. Like the first 3 months I was bleeding like nobody's business, like every single day. The first 3 months my periods were so terrible, were so bad. One fear that I had about removing my contraception was my periods, because there was a time that I jumped from one pill to the other, but I was like, let me just have a week or two off of like the pill just to wash it down, the hormones. I just wanted to leave my body and then, you know, start again. But no, it doesn't work like that. It stays in your body way longer than 2 weeks. Within that 2 weeks, I ended up getting my period, and bro, horrible. I was one of those girls that before I started contraception, I was one of those girls that if I had my period, like I barely feel, like I can't feel nothing. And I wore, like my periods were so light that I only wore panty liners. I never got cramps. I never understood, like I never got it ever. So when people are like dying on the floor speaking about cramps, I'm just like, I feel like I'm not really getting the full period experience, because when I was young, all my friends got their periods. I was one of the people that actually got mine very late. Not very late, I was 16, 15? Yeah, I was 15. Yeah, so I was like, I didn't really get the period experience, and honey, I want a refund. I hate it here. It's ghetto. Ratatata.
I'm in the ghetto. Ratatata. Ratatata.
Get me out of here. It's not a bit of me. My period got so like blood, bro. I thought half the blood in my body was gone because of how much I was bleeding, and also the cramps. I felt like someone put a ball of fire and just shoved it in my uterus, just keeps doing this with it. I was in so much pain. Nothing helped. No painkillers helped. I didn't want to stand up straight. I just had to be like in a ball. Hot water bottles weren't working. Like all I had to do was just cry myself to sleep, and then as soon as I sleep, I'm calm. When I wake up, I'm cool until I stand up, and then repete, it repeats again. So I was petrified when the day that they removed my contraception. I was like, oh my god, the bad periods are gonna come. I am so scared. And within like the next, no, isn't the next day or the day after, I think 2 days after, my period came and I was absolutely fine. Okay, let's talk about the removal of the coil. So the day that I was supposed to remove my coil, I couldn't actually remove it because you can't have sex within, oh you can, but just make sure you use a condom within 7 days of 7 days before removing it, because apparently sperm lives in your body for 7 days. So if I remove it and then I was ovulating, then pew, pew, the sperm will go and attack that egg, and that's not what we want. So they couldn't do it because I got digged down. The receptionist said that she called me and left me like a voicemail and told me what I should and shouldn't do. I checked it, I was fuming. Guys, I'm not a morning person. First of all, I'm not a morning person. Second of all, I woke up so early, went all the way. It was literally the opposite, not the opposite, but it was during rush hour, morning rush hour, and people were going to work, people were moved. Oh my god, I was late. And I mean, I wasn't late. If I was going to run late, they would have to cancel the appointment. I can't do it. And it was a private clinic, so they had to take deposit, and I ain't getting my monies back if I don't attend. If I'm not there within 5 minutes, I can be 5 minutes late. After that, they won't see me. So I get in and they're like, okay, you can't do it. And they're like, you can do it, but just you can't get pregnant. And at your age, you have a very high fertility rate. And I was like, oh, okay, you know what? Like, I was so irritated. I just really wanted her to get out there. But then she was take a pregnancy test within 2 weeks, take another one if you don't get in your period, blah blah blah. And her saying all of this, I was like, that is long myth. Don't worry, I will I'll come back another time. So they rescheduled it for the week after. I really can't remember the dates. And it was, when I went in, it was literally like I went in the office for like 2 minutes and I just walked back out because it was that quick. Removing it was not as painful as taking it out. I mean, what? Removing it was not as painful as putting it in. Putting it in, oh my god. This is the only way I can describe the pain. You know you have a liver, but you can't feel it in you. Like I know I have organs, but I can't feel none of them. So this will make you feel your organs. Like, they even have to put this clear thing, and those who've had a smear test, you'd know, or like any like doctor's checkup for your vaginas, they put this long thing in. Sorry guys, my memory card got too full, so I had to sort that out. I can't remember what I was saying. Yeah, I was talking about the removal. So they, for those who've had smear tests or whatever, they put this long clear thing, and then it opens you inside, and it's like they have these long tweezers or these long scissors. Yeah, they're tweezers, these long tweezers, and then they literally just put it in and just pull out with the strings, and it was done quickly. And after that, I was just like, now let me relax, because I know that it will take a while for it will take like a few months for my hormones to go back to normal, for my body to readjust and just go back to normal. And I was reading up on it, and the side effects, well, not the side effects, but like when your body's trying to readjust, you basically, you get acne, high libido, which nobody fucking minds. We love that. And that is very true. I think the only thing I realized out of the side effects is my libido's gone like spiked up. Mine, the only thing I can see right now is libido, but it's still early ages anyway, so early ages, wow, it's still early stages anyway, so I really don't know what else, and God forbid anything else happens. It's just everything just stays normal. Hey babe. Nah, I'm filming.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, a lot of people are saying the country's gonna completely shut down by Friday. There's 5 point tanks on the road. I'm trying to think if I should go out there again tonight, because it's starting to look really serious.
Babe, let me finish doing this quickly. Sorry guys, oh, now this is just thrown off my whole mood. So it turns out apparently London might be going on lockdown too. That's annoying, but I don't know. The only, like, I don't remember what I was saying. Why am I saying as I was saying? I think I was talking about side effects and everything like that of coming off of contraception. Anyway, so that's that. I'm off contraception and so far so good. It hasn't been a month yet, so I really cannot really update. There's not much for me to say aside from I would literally, guys, get a thermometer or download Flow, or there's other natural birth control methods. Like I think there's a cup that you shove in your vagina as well, but oh no, that's a period thing. Don't worry. Google it or ask a sexual health clinic or like doctors or whatever. But I know there is so many. But I know there's quite a few natural birth controls out there, and stop pumping hormones in your bodies. It's not good. I have been on contraception consistently for 7 years. Imagine. 7 years, that's mad. I thought it was like 2 or 3 years. My delusional ass thought it's been like a couple years. It's not that bad. Now I'm like, nah honey, no thank you. I'm good, love, enjoy. Thank you so much for watching my video, guys. I love you so much and I will see you in my next one.